American Geese Grimm, and then Alice Madness Returns, and he was slated to do a sequel called um, Alice Asylum,
Yeah, I heard
and
about
then
that.
Oz
Yeah.
the Adventures,
Mm-hmm.
but they were canceled. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I think he may have ran out of money because he put a lot of time and money into all of them.
Yeah, and there was his own, like, rather than the...
Yeah, he would take all his earnings, whatnot, outside of supporting his family. He would put it all back into his gaming, making these games. That's why they came out so. He really cared about them, and he was very meticulous about testing them and everything.
Well, start this session off with what is this? Just actually popped in my mind from Sierra Games and Lucasfilm back when those games were out. What was your favorite point and click video game of all time?
Point and click. Oh, that's a tough one.
I know
Can I say Full Throttle?
Yeah, yeah.
Full Throttle. Full Throttle. There's too many jokes in that one.
Yeah. I'm tied with I can't remember how it says Sanford Dangle or that weird one with the undead. It's like got a Mexican theme. For Dango.
Dango.
Yeah.
That one I really like, and Sam and Max, the original point and click adventure they had. I think it was just called Sam and Max.
This is going to sound really, really old, but the biggest first actually fully point and click game I played that had graphics caught my eye the most, and that was the original Prince of Persia from 1989.
Oh, yeah.
It was a DOS game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I don't know why, as soon as you said DOS game, it brings me back to Freddy Fish and Putt Putt.
Pretty much. Oregon Trail, the original Oregon Trail.
Yeah. There was one on Sega CD called Snatcher, and I managed to play the Japanese version of it that was uncensored. Fuck that! That game was cool. You're like a cop, and you're investigating this alien murder, and and like your choices do matter because you can get your character killed, and you actually have
you get
to.
Your character killed a lot.
Yeah, and you actually have to do like investigative work in that game. It's not just like, this and that. You actually have to piece together like all these clues and figure out who the killer is. That game was cool. Really cool. And then
very many games like that anymore.
No, they're not.
Not since Telltale went under anyway.
Yeah. Telltale made some really good games in their time, though.
They did. They made some amazing games.
What was your top pick for point and click?
Oh, I have a hard time choosing. I liked Strong Bad's Cool Game for Attractive People by Telltale. That was a lot of fun.
Mm. And of course, there was Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. That game I played like twice. When it came out. That was fun.
How about the game that came out if you bought the Aqua CD? I forgot there was a game on there.
That one.
Most people actually didn't realize there was a game on the CD because everyone was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna put it in my CD player," and no one put it on the computer.
Yeah, I remember that. That's back when they had enhanced CDs for some of the music.
Yeah, and they were like the only artists I can think of that actually hit it on there, because they didn't say anything about it. They're like, "Oh yeah, it's on here," but
the only clue was Aquavision.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I like that
too.
There
was a lot of stuff that did that because, take for example, the Wipeout video game for the original PlayStation hit the entire deal. They hit everything, the data to begin with, and they made it a multi-layered deal. And the entire rest of the thing after the first track, if you stuck it in a CD player, was all the soundtrack for the game.
Mm-hmm.
And there was quite a few games that actually did that back in the day because how they were designed.
Right.
Yeah,
And
those are.
there were several CDs too, like the very original uh, limited edition Daft Punk CD, Discovery, actually had the first three music videos hidden on there if you stuck it inside a PC.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
And it was just a very limited copy of it. And then later they released the Interstellar or 666, which was their big Discovery album musical movie,
Can
which
you
actually was
get
really good.
that? Can you get that on
Yeah,
Blu-ray?
I got it
Dude,
on
that
regular DVD.
I
In
love
fact, I
that.
still have it on DVD.
Yeah, that was awesome. That thing. Ah, that was awesome.
I didn't have a Blu-ray back then, so I got it on regular DVD, and I have it digitally because I ripped it off my DVD.
Mm-hmm. Mm. All right. Last session finished off.
We all leveled up.
Yeah, finished up the Dread Warrens. You took out the leader, the one responsible that was Trina's kidnapper. And something happened to Rusty. And Rusty, I need you to quickly go into Whisper because this pertains to you.
Ooh, I'm now chips. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you have a new item in your inventory. So,
Inventory. Yep.
the mask. Your face
Mhm.
is now stoned, but I had to put that
Nice.
in for now that you have that curse. It's actually a Pathfinder item. I didn't make it up. I just changed like
Yeah.
the text, but you are cursed with that. And you can see in the description on if you want to get rid of it, you have to
Yeah.
research some stuff. But the group's gonna notice your change because
Yeah.
this is after your first night sleeping. Right?
Okay.
You can go back.
Okay.
And Dr. Bob, I put in your inventory like the piece of relic that you took the last relic there, and it's depowered in magic, but I just made it an item for you.
Okay.
Okay, you could sell it. This is worth something. Okay.
No, actually, he would probably turn it into the captain, to be honest, because he's military.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. That's just I put it as an item for you to check it out. So now comes what you want to do next. So you eventually have to go see the Queen. You can do a little shopping. I gave you all well rested, so you're all well rested because I'm going to say that you went through the night. Did the Dread Warrants, finished it up, and then you went to rest there. And I would like to know whereabouts you would rest. Because this is pertaining to Rusty.
Rusty sleeps in a dumpster.
Okay.
If there
The
was an
twins have
issue
a
or
room.
something, I probably would head to the barracks because that's where Bob normally stays
Okay.
when he's off duty. He
Okay.
is military.
Right. How about the rest of you?
I'd stay at the inn.
Same.
Okay.
Especially since I got nowhere else to really go because of reasons.
All right. What about Jesse and Jace?
The twins would have a room at a tavern.
Mhm. And if I recall, you have pets, right?
Yes. So,
Does
actually, in that case, Jesse and Jace probably would have set up outside, like set up a tent where the link dogs are at, and then come into town like every day or so.
okay. Yeah, I didn't. I remembered you have pets. They're just pets, but that's cool.
Because I don't know where they are.
God damn, I lost the dog again.
Okay. So it's morning. Jace and Jesse, you I can just refer to both of you, as I know that Jason's not here as a player, but you're coming into town. Now, do you have your pets, or are they kind of in a place of their own for now? Or are they
Well,
with?
for the sake of ease, Jason stayed back to watch the dog,
Okay,
and I have gone into town because he is not here.
fair enough.
So he will not be here.
All right. So, Jesse, you're walking into town there, and Rusty, you have woken up there. You're crawling out of the garbage, and you come onto the street there. And Jesse, you come face to face with Rusty, who looks a little different. His body's all the same and all that, but his face is now stoned.
Don't worry about it. It's
Same
fine.
features of what he looked like, but stoned.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
He got hard while he was asleep.
Towards Rusty, I say absolutely nothing. Hello, Rusty.
All right. Just
I
another.
just kind of like give like a little nod, and then you somehow see like I pour what looks like old coffee out from the dumpster I called out of, and just drink it.
You
All
really
right.
shouldn't be drinking things that come out of dumpsters.
It's fine.
Okay. So got. Are you two going to the inn, or are you going to go?
Well, I'm gonna spend some gold first because me and Jace are low on rations. And I want to get other things.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
shopping's always fun.
I'm
Yeah.
just
I
putting
got
these.
once we have that time.
I'm opening up the shop to you here. Just a sec for these two icons I just put on the screen.
And did we distribute party gold after last session?
No, it's all still in the party stash. So we just gotta take it from there if we see anything.
So
Yeah,
right
we should
here,
distribute that gold out.
yeah. So there's where your icons will be. So you could shop.
Well, we're distributing it, and there's 6 of us, so just make it easy. That'd be 600 each.
You said 600 each.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there should
it'll
be
be still a
the
little bit
DM
less
should
than
have
the
access
party.
to a distribute coins button.
Yeah, he does. But
I was going to go
it's
600.
just pull 600. Be quicker. Just be honest.
I will do shopping after I finish the crafting I wanted to do.
Just make sure to get
Oh,
Jace his.
well, I don't make those.
Yeah, I had the
Right, I can
button.
press something too.
Is everybody taking from the stash their cut?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I took 600 from the stash.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so we have.
Bobby, Bob, and Rusty all took theirs. Theirs. Did theirs. So just Jesse and Jace left to pull theirs.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, but I'm gonna take mine and leave Jace's.
I just put it in his seat so it doesn't get confused.
Rusty has bombs now.
Oh, and in the stash, you'll notice that there is in the treasure section. There's a special item there that's a gauntlet. You will get that.
How did it roll
It's not with you right now, but you will get it when you meet Croft. I just wanted to put it in there.
It's a gauntlet.
Yeah, it's in treasure, but don't no one take it right now.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Medicine.
story item. It's a story item.
The
Okay, I need to
snowshoes seem
adjust
like
my
they are
preference.
worth it. Definitely need some snowshoes.
600.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I fixed my crafting because it's supposed to roll medicine whenever I craft because I have medicine research.
Good job.
Oh.
Oh, damn. There's no
So that's what I
cookies in
did with
there.
making.
Oh yeah, we can change. We can share notes.
Yeah, I'm still looking for this supposed shop? Because we're still on the title screen to me.
Hang on.
You can go under the actors page if you want.
Here. They're over here. So there's a...
Cool.
This is the magic shop, and this is the general shop. They just have weird names, but I haven't changed them yet.
Well, I want the floating disc. That sounds fun.
Yeah, not that
Well, the
one.
Great Empire looks fun, but I can't learn it. I'm medical stuff only.
Let's try to. Reroll. Should I try to reroll that now? I'll try to remake that. Because I actually want some of these.
There, I changed the names of them.
There's one more though. There we go. Dr. Bob, I will share if you wanted the color for Coden. Violet if you want it.
So now
What?
that you're...
Oh, the color for coding file? Oh, I can't
Yeah.
make it though.
Oh, I can't? No?
I have medical researcher, not alchemist. So I have to deal with
Fair
things.
enough.
I can only do stuff that use antidotes, antibiotics, vaccines, healing toolkits, anything medical that does healing or
Right.
supports
Right.
healing something. So a lot of the other stuff I don't have access to.
Fair enough.
All right. So all of you are together and you're shopping, and that's when the rest of you notice that Rusty has a face of stone.
Jesus,
It's
weeping angel.
fine.
What the okay.
What happened to your face?
What face? I don't have a face. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, did you look at the statue for too long and turned into one?
Rusty just doesn't seem to like care that something happened to his face. Like he just like me.
Um,
I'm just gonna look
For-
at them and go. I'm gonna go visit the captain.
who, let's see. Gareth, let's pick you. Roll me perception for smell. Because Rusty may have a smell. Yeah. Okay.
I have imprecise scent smell, actually.
Oh, you do? Oh, very cool.
Yes.
So you are smelling remnants from the fountain from the Dread Warrens, right when he dove in to the water,
Mhm.
if you recall. That's what
Yeah.
his face is smelling like.
It's
Oh.
fine. It's fine. Don't worry about
Can
it.
I like roll Arcana or something to like figure out just like magical nature?
Yeah.
Never mind.
You see stone face. That's it.
Yep, he got touched by the weeping angel.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Stop saying that.
I don't think he's a monster.
You know he's not
Rusty, you
fine
just
when
see
we
Rusty in
say
a
he's
corner
fine.
working on building some fireworks and bombs, and he's just talking to himself in like
Yeah, no.
6 different languages.
Yeah, you continue with
Nothing
that.
unusual.
Yeah.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, Rusty, do you mind like lending me some coin?
With interest.
Okay, so never mind. Your brain still works.
That was your test.
I have to say, Kazoo, like the last couple sessions on Tuesday for your character have been awesome for role playing.
Mhm.
I just had to point that out.
It's appreciate it. Get into it.
I just have to say also, like last night, burning down the fucking mill. That was hilarious.
Thank you. I just threw the bomb and it just went boom.
It's like what?
Anyway, we'll continue. It just last night was funny as hell.
Mhm.
Okay, so everybody, let me know when you're done your shopping, and then I'll close the shops off.
I'm done. Unfortunately, there was no cookery in there.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, everyone's good.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only thing I bought was the scroll of floating disc.
Question. There's only 2 shops. Yeah, there were only
Yeah.
2 shops, right?
Yeah.
Would
So
I be able
Dr.
to buy
Bob's heading
cutlery
towards
since
the
we're in
captain.
town?
Hmm.
I need
You
to
want
buy
to do
some
what around
cutlery.
here?
Yeah, buy
Uh,
He
cutlery.
wants to buy cutlery.
Just
Is
give
your
your
Really
cutlery
just
expensive?
just give yourself cutlery. It's like a common item if you really
Yeah.
want cutlery. Yeah.
Well, I need it for my gun. My gun only uses cutlery. It
Yeah,
uses
that's
nothing
fine.
else but cutlery.
Yeah. Just minus the gold on how much cutlery
Yeah.
it is, the usual.
Yep. I lose a whole silver.
Okay. So Dr. Bob, we're gonna go to you because you headed to Croft first. And you meet
Well, he would be somebody I know well because of my military service. So
mhm, yeah. So you do find her. She's been busy with just running this, things going on. Um, she does mention that Trina is in a safe place, safe house kind of deal, and has recovered wonderfully. Um, and so, how do you approach her? She's got like her, in the barracks sort of deal. It's got guards around, and she's kind of like planning, guard patrols as you come up to her.
I'm gonna salute and go, Captain. I request a private audience.
Okay. So she like nods and then kind of like, all right, finish this up. You good? Kind of looks at the one guard and they nod. And then the two of you go off to a private room and shut the door behind and go, so, how did things go?
We, as you know, Trina has been successfully saved, and we have also eliminated the Queen's supposed little background helper. But
Hmm.
there were some issues involved.
As in,
The goblin appears to be affected in some way inside the party. I question the party's overall sanity, as adventurers tend to not be able to work in unison as well as the military. And we have acquired one of these. There was multiples, but it appears to be that the others were damaged or lost. And I will bring out the single relic, putting it on the table for her.
oh, she stares
Apparently,
at it.
this was to use some type of ancient ritual that would have set the town into a emergency crisis. I felt it best to bring one to you, but be wary. I'm unsure if it's still fully active. I do not detect any magic from using my divine skills. It may still possess a trait that I'm not able to recognize.
These are, these were necromantic summoning discs.
That's
Their
what I
num.
hear.
Mhm. Their numbers varied, but normally it would have been 4. That would have to be placed at a sort of approximate location where a summoning area was for.
There were
Th-
6.
there were? Hmm.
Yes.
Well, this doesn't. I don't detect any magic coming from this, so it means it's inert. It needs the other discs to remain active, and it won't be active. You said the others were damaged?
As far as I can tell, there might be still 1 or 2 still intact in the crypt, but we were unable to acquire any more beyond this.
Okay. When I have time, I will send a patrol down there just to double check. But it's a good thing that you stopped whatever was trying to get through. Certainly.
Yes, well, this
We
should
don't.
be secured in a safe location in proper, trustworthy military hands.
Mm, yes, I have come across some odd stuff in my time and definitely have a spot. Now,
And I leave it with you, Captain. We
thank
also
you.
have the royal wig and whatnot, so I need to get back to the others so we can report to the Queen that Trina is
Yes,
supposedly dead.
I was going to just say that the Queen awaits you all and seems to be impatient. I will be accompanying you when you are ready. Um, I am weary, as you know, of the Queen, and she's definitely changed. And while you were off doing your duties, she has replaced her normal guards with some newer guards, from what I see. Guards
That's
that
very odd behavior.
the they're not normal, either hired through other means or something. My trust in the Queen is lessened, but I still am the captain of the guard, and my duty comes first. Well, regardless of my feelings, I hope you understand. That's why
Of course.
uh, I'm
Glory to
obeying
the
that.
Empire.
Hmm. I don't know what
I
her
shall leave
scheme
this relic
is.
with you.
Yes. In regards to your friend Rusty, what is the condition of him?
He is speaking in multiple languages to himself, and he appears to be disfigured now. His body stone-like. He seems to be without a mind,
Mm.
if that is possible for a
What
goblin to have to begin with.
what did he do in the warrens that would subject himself to this? Anything like a trap went off or anything as
He
such?
jumped in a magical pool and then tried to activate these relics to bring apart upon the ritual as if he was possessed.
Oh boy. Sometimes these goblins I question their lunacy. Jumping in
I
any
request
magical
permission to access the kingdom's alchemist lab to acquire some additional holy water and healing items just in case.
I will have to have a conversation with a priest of mine. It sounds like your friend is cursed. What
Yes,
is
and it
he
is beyond my
acting?
capabilities.
Yeah, is he acting out violently towards the party members or running amok?
That would be yes on both accords. He has attempted to blow up himself and others on many times. He set himself ablaze, literally on fire, after
Uh,
dousing himself with liquor.
that's normal for goblins. They're crazy.
He
But I
also did
mean,
try to activate all these relics to unleash a large necromantic spell.
hmm. Well, I'll say keep
I
an eye on
question
him
his
for
sanity and loyalty to the cause.
yeah, keep an eye on him for now. I'll have to have a conversation with a priest, but in the meantime, I think gathering up everybody and having a good meal before going to see the Queen, and I'll accompany you. Just come get me when you're ready, okay?
I will suggest they come this way, and we best keep this quiet just in case they act weird. I do not know how these adventurers will act or react.
Okay.
They're unpredictable.
I'll be here.
So Bob's gonna leave that and go back to try to find the party in town.
Okay. So you all meet back up again as Dr. Bob. I'm gonna say you're all at the inn, having some food, and Dr. Bob walks into the inn.
I like the doctor.
Mhm.
See his notes.
So for
Dr. Bob's gonna come up and
yeah,
go. Good day to y'all. I ran into the captain inside the barracks. He wishes to speak with us before we go see the queen.
You sure you
okay.
want to see the queen? Probably try to
Indeed, we
kill
have
us.
the evidence to turn in to say that Trini has been taken care of.
Yeah.
I don't understand why we don't just tell her what happened.
You do realize she is acting weird and
Execute
more
us.
than likely would execute us.
Ah,
I mean, she
Most likely
pays.
immediately.
Jesse, you were saying something?
To the executed bit. Most likely immediately.
See, at least one of you knows exactly what's going on.
hmm.
Damn, that's rude.
And
Okay, then.
why are we staying here then?
hmm
Did you forget? The queen is acting weird. She assigned me to you guys to help out, so you would have somebody to keep you alive, and you would take out Trina. We have learned that that she is secretly doing strange things due to her behavior changes and such, and does not show her face. And Trina vouched that the queen actually killed the king.
And
Okay.
And why we're discussing all this
I'm a
over
monster
again is
hunter. I don't
beyond
want
me.
anything to do with all this political mumbo jumbo.
it seems to me that you misunderstood your mission. You failed the minute we didn't kill Trina. In her eyes, not only would you be a traitor, you would have gone back on your word. I don't see why you would want to tell her anything.
Indeed. For the good of the kingdom, we must stop the possessed queen.
Just saying.
But let me put this another way. Trina is willing to help us acquire more wealth and connections, and by lying to the queen about this, you would acquire even additional wealth and glory. Wouldn't that be up right up your alley as adventurous?
Venture is subjective. I'm more of a thief than anything, but yes.
Don't care
Then
about
you
glory. I'm
look
here to
at
kill
great
monsters.
opportunities for greater glory, greater carnage, and greater riches.
Honestly, I'm more interested in getting to the next kingdom as soon as possible and informing them that all their political agreements now are void because the king is dead and the queen killed him. Therefore, it's civil war. Honestly, the best thing we could do is to start having every lord, but
You're lagging a bit.
He died.
He died.
Because that's my
I
potato
died.
experiment, isn't it? Don't
Oh,
worry about
okay.
Rusty. Rusty's just doing weird things over here.
Bob will rub his bridge of his nose and go, "You do realize that war only affects the common folks in the military. It does not affect royalty in the end."
That depends.
So
It
instead
does.
of let the people who should know, you want to do.
We still have to protect the kingdom.
I mean, protect the
Okay, tell me
kingdom.
when y'all
Has
are
the
ready to go.
queen
I'm gonna
done
go scam
anything?
someone.
Okay, so why not? You haven't done that in a while. There's a pickpocket some people in the inn there. I mean, they're all busy with their eating and stuff. So give me 3 thievery rolls.
Gotcha.
And make sure at least 2 are that ones.
Hey, don't say that. Oh, that's better.
Oh, wow. Okay.
27, 31, 50.
You
Okay.
know, that's great.
You got 2 really great rolls.
Okay. So just let me. The rest of you can continue talking while I fill Bobby's pockets. Hang on.
How to get more bombs I can't use that I'm never going to use.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
So,
I'll use that at some point.
my honest thought here is either we do nothing, and honestly, we have no proof that the queen is doing anything malicious. She may have killed the king, but he may have been an abusive husband.
He still was
She
the
may have
king
killed
of
the
the kingdom.
king, but he could have wanted to start a war with another kingdom. We don't know.
The king
All
was
we
an
know
honorable man.
there are many honorable men who have put me in a corner and tried to get in my skirt. Now, would you call that honorable? No.
Yes.
Fuck you.
As he yells in Draconic.
Bobby yells back in Draconic. You right on.
There's also may or may not be a dead gnome outside the bar now, but don't worry about that. Rushing
Also, I think
in here with potatoes.
the queen is the queen. And whether we like it or not, in the end, if we get caught, she's the one who's going to make us disappear.
Which
'Cause
is
it's what I
exactly
would
the
do.
point we should play along right now. I've already prepared all the needed evidence to show that Trina is dead.
Okay, Bobby,
Aw, aren't you a good little Claire? Oh,
you
aren't you a good
picked
little altar boy?
some stuff. It's in your inventory. There's quite a few items you picked,
Ooh.
and you got gold.
Yep.
You will
Yeah.
notice what you picked. They stand out.
Yeah.
By the way, for the weapon, you kind of unsheathed it slowly as the people were talking at the table. You were like kind of ducked down, and you kind of like sheathed it in your, your inventory, and you kind of go doot doot doot, and you walk off. That's how you would go about doing that there because of that 31 roll. Because of
Mhm.
that, you got all that stuff, which is really gnarly.
Yeah.
Get all pickpocket.
And also for that, Bobby, I'm going to give you an extra hero point for that because that was sweet.
Thank you.
Okay, rest of you carry on.
How's the gnome outside that I gave a loaded potato to? Is he fine?
So the exploding potato.
Yeah, I gave him an exploded potato. Be like, oh, here you go, and then just left and lit on fire.
Yeah. So after a little bit there, and I'll have to roll actually for that.
That is the most gremlin behavior.
Also, what can
The
I roll
most.
to carve the queen's face into a potato?
You would need like
Oh god.
crafting or art or something like that.
I can do crafting.
So the gnome is screaming. He's blind. As shards, as it blew up in his face as he was about to eat it. So you blinded the gnome for permanently.
That's fine. He was hopeless.
Yeah, he was. He's crying now, and there's like people looking around, going, "Who did this?" But nobody really, comes forward. So
I give him a copper coin for his troubles.
he's blind. He can't. He doesn't
He
know
just
you're
throws
there.
a coin and just like nothing
Just
else.
chuck it at him. It's like,
Okay.
here you go. I don't know. I don't intentionally try to hit him with the coin, but I'm just like, here you go for your troubles.
So it bounces
I
up
do want to
against
point
him.
out that I have already planned to hit you with a mind reading spell. So
Don't do
now
that.
I just have more reason to.
I wouldn't do that. It's not fun in Rusty's brain right now.
It's not
Chips
fun
is in
in my
here.
brain either.
Chips is in his brain right now. He's having fun with Chips.
The soul of Chips.
Yeah. My artwork of the queen is very horrendous.
And where did you get these bags of potatoes?
If we were at a bar, I'm just buying potatoes from the bartender.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you
I'm
can make
mixing out the gold for
potato
my
wine. Why not, right?
Yeah, I'm literally thinking like I have fireworks that I can make. I'm just putting all the gunpowder instead of the firework into a potato. Won't do like much damage or anything because it's a potato, but
Okay. So anything else in your conversation at the table with the rest of you other than Bobby, who's gone off stealing?
No, I'm just like, okay.
Okay.
We need to go see the captain.
I have made a new invention, everyone. Behold, time. I just hold up a potato.
What do you present?
I made a potato clock.
Describe your potato clock.
Oh, it's just a potato. I just drew hands on it. It's actually non-functioning. Because I have no materials on me to make an actual functioning potato clock.
So
I'm pretty sure you give you enough random junk that you could find around the tavern, you probably could make a potato clock.
I could, but that takes time and effort.
And that takes rolls. You don't want to do that.
I'm just being silly with potatoes.
And then he'd mess up the time continuum. You'll die.
I mean, I could do the same thing that we did in my campaign, where we made a rift in the time and space, and we'll just
to be honest,
recreate
that
the
was my
incident.
fault. That was my fault. I'm sorry. Still, come on. I didn't mean to blow up 2 square
Hey, I
miles.
wonder what happens when I put this bag of holding inside of this bag of holding. What could possibly do?
That's all right. I had a
Actually, it
character
has
that threw
nothing to do
threw a
with the bag of
living
holding.
being inside a portable hole and then forgot about him.
That still is the same issue. It's an extra dimensional space inside of an extra dimensional space. You create a black hole.
I know.
I made a black hole the old-fashioned way, without a bag of holding.
Oh no,
I
it was
rolled
worth.
several crafting checks and combined so much junk it wasn't even funny, including
Oh no, it was
a
worse.
all-powerful shard and 20 meteorite arrows.
Oh yeah, you
and
put like all these
lots of
random stuff
different
that should not been put together.
and lots of different mid-level elemental stuff. I put like 100 items in rolled like several times to make this boss.
Yeah.
It was well done, and then I crit failed finding a place to put it.
Yeah.
So I strapped it up, and it had all the functions on there where it can't be tampered with or it goes off, whatnot. They just find it instantly because I crit failed to check.
Yeah, you literally put it in the guy's lap.
It was literally underneath his chair,
Yeah,
and
it was under
he
his
just
chair.
turned around and just sees this ball appears underneath his chair because he was standing up investigating, and then he goes and checks it out and blows it all up, and the whole party is just hauling ass the other direction as the blast is coming.
Yeah, your character did not make it through that adventure.
Nobody within 2 miles made it through that adventure except the party who knew it was coming was starting to start running.
Yeah.
All right, so Bobby, you feeling pretty good now? You saw everything? All right. So you head back to the table. So are all you going to Croft now?
Begrudgingly.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is all
Rusty
getting
sings a
too much outside of monster hunting.
Yeah, Rusty sings a pleasant song on the way.
All right, so yeah,
it's about potatoes, isn't it?
Yeah, a potato song, like the bird song in Family Guy.
It is her horrendous tradition of singing.
Just say, with that in mind, I still over Stewie and Brian beat the fuck out of that record. It's the NWA song. God motherfucking die. That scene is hilarious. Anyway, you go to the barracks server, and Croft brings you in the same room that Dr. Bob you would go in, and shuts the door. And she notices Rusty's face right away, and is like, "You." Well,
I
that's
take offense to that
mm,
as I pull out a potato.
That one doesn't explode, right?
It has a fuse in it, so you can assume it does.
Put that up.
Bob's
yeah.
going to go. Some of the associates in this group disagree with dealing with the Queen directly and wish to tell everybody, everywhere, everything that's been going on.
I wouldn't recommend it.
That's what I said.
You have to keep tight-lipped on what's going on. If I don't know how deep this goes or how many eyes and ears are out there that are sinister and plotting with the Queen, if this is the case, or whether the Queen is sick and only needs something to. I haven't figured it out yet. But we need to keep tight-lipped on a lot of secure information, such as Trina living. If the Queen would find out after finding out that you tell her she's dead, what would you think would happen? My reputation would be on the line, as well as yours.
I mean, at least you have a reputation. At least it's well.
Mm. I suggest you all go to the Queen as she's waiting. I wouldn't let this delay go further. I'm going to accompany you, at least get this over with. But I have to warn you, she has some new guards around her that I mentioned to Dr. Bob earlier, and I have never seen them before. Maybe that you could look at them and maybe get insight that I don't have. But we need to go see the Queen and bury this Trina thing in her head that she's not living anymore, to at least close that chapter to keep Trina that much more safe, who is currently in a safe house at the moment. Everyone agree?
Mhm.
Sure.
Okay.
Bob will salute.
If that's what everyone thinks is going to work.
I said, look at it this way. You're about to get more money.
I don't
As
care
soon as
about
the
money.
guard
I'm
that
a monster
like
hunter.
Yeah. I think you keep confusing me and him. He just really likes monsters.
Okay.
as soon as the guard that like turns away from us and is about to like open the door that was talking with us and like agreed with us, as soon as he turns his back to me, I cast a mind reading on him.
Croft?
Yeah, you just hear the Munchkin song in my head.
Oh, I'm rusty.
Not Rusty. The
Oh,
guard that was the
okay.
guard that knows. The guard that
That's
knows
Captain
too much.
Croft.
The guard that could end us.
That guard.
That's
Okay.
Captain Croft.
Mm-hmm.
That's our contact this whole time. And to be honest, you already
I
did mind
don't
reading
care.
on him when you first
I
met him.
don't give two shits. I don't care what it says that he might be.
It's actually a female, but
He knows too much. I want to know what he is thinking. I want to know what he's thinking and not what he's saying.
so Dr. Bob, you see that? I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
Dr.
Again, I'm a
Bob,
psychic, so there's no hand motions. It's just me thinking at him.
yeah,
Okay.
since the way how it's done, Dr. Bob would not notice unless he's casting
Okay.
detect magic, because that'd be the only way he would notice, and he has no reason to cast it right now.
Okay. So for Jesse, go into whisper for this moment. All right, so you're picking up that Croft is quite sincere and wants to get to the bottom of this. You actually are detecting a bit of fear within her that, what's the Queen up to, and many thoughts, what's she scheming, what's going on. But she's keeping a composure, because she's Captain Lagarde and not. It's kind of like a Jedi. They don't show their emotions, if that makes sense.
All right.
Um,
So, why does she believe us?
She chooses you to believe you because it would unfortunately be the only option and has kind of sort of come to know you. Not like, personally or everything, but it's an option that she's riding on that hopefully we'll get to the bottom of what's going on.
All right. All right.
She is a little concerned about Rusty's sort of change, but doesn't think that it's a huge threat right now.
I'm gonna probe to her last interaction with the queen before the king's murder.
Okay. So you see like a vision of Croft coming into the throne room, which you've seen before, and there are new guards. These new guards are female. They are wearing these silver um, armor, which I actually have a picture of. Give me a second. So they are in the artwork, and they are at the bottom there. The Grey Maiden. If you look at that, you see that?
Uh, one sec. It didn't come through yet.
Okay.
Where did you send it?
So it's in player handouts and the artwork document. I'll just let
Grey
you see
Maiden?
it. Yeah, that's what you see. So
Okay.
there's a couple of them standing around the queen who is dressed in kind of like the same thing she was before, like black veil, looking very dark and everything. And the interaction is simply updating her on guard posts and boring, patrols and all that kind of stuff. And she seems rather bored of it. And she does ask about the group and what their status is with Trina and what's taking so long for them to come and see and have proof of her either death
Before
or
the king's
bring her.
murder.
Yeah, she wants proof. She's very impatient. You are getting a sense from the queen through Croft that she's impatient and smiles less. And I want you to roll a perception roll just for looking at the queen through sort of Croft's vision.
I just wanted to preface like before the king's murder, not like after when Trina's already been suspected and such. I'm just curious. I was curious about how is the queen different from the queen we see now? What is the role play difference of like, yeah, she could be kinder, less nice, have less of a role, but what does that mean? Because a person that's happy go lucky becomes infuriated, but doesn't lose sight of being happy. They just want everything to be even. A person who's
Um,
quiet might get angry, loud, and vengeful, but a person who's always been outwardly open wouldn't become twisted in a way.
roll
And I
me
just want to see the difference.
roll me religion. Oh,
Natural fucking 20.
possession. You don't know when, but possession seems to be like just looking at her. Her face is the same, but it's like starting to look like it's morphing a little, but it's still her face. Not like Exorcist movie style to that degree, but like a through the vision you see that.
Okay.
Oh,
Is this ghostly possession? Is this magical possession? Is
spirit,
this
spirit,
yeah?
a very
Are we
powerful one,
talking like
a very powerful
okay.
one. Yeah, but you don't know
With that
what or who.
with that religion check, would I know if this is in the category of run of the mill, like a ghost uses 2 actions in the middle of a combat to possess a creature? Or is
No.
this like, oh, I am an arch ghost and I am dominating your being?
This, without saying too much, is high level possession. Like something or
This is not
someone,
nice. I take your body.
yeah, sinister scheming possession through this
Okay.
person. Yeah.
Wait, scheming possession. So it has an intelligence, not malice in like an intent with a goal in mind.
Oh, it has a goal.
Okay.
Yeah. But again, you don't know if it's a thing or something or a person or what.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep this mind reading up for as long as I can, and
Mhm.
I'm just going to take every thought that this guardswoman, this captain of the guard has, and I'm just going to put it in my head and keep it in my head.
Okay. So you can go back now.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a really good storyline.
All right. So I all head to the queen.
As Jesse suddenly slaughters the captain.
Nope.
Uh,
Like you actually, because of how like deep I drilled, you would see the captain like blink her eyes like pretty hard as she clears memories away. But
No drool
other than
coming out
that,
of the mouth.
Remove
nothing.
Jace. You got to remove Jace. He's not here.
so as you approach the doors as before for the throne room, you notice that there are new guards.
I offer them a potato in these troubling times.
Don't
Everyone's
take
They're
that.
on
see
lids.
that?
Don't take that.
They're not the bomb potatoes. They're just normal potatoes.
Don't care. Don't take
We
that.
don't believe that.
Don't take the potatoes.
Don't touch
Believe
the
me.
potatoes. Actually, does anyone have a rope or a leash?
Wait. We're bringing Rusty into the throne room. That's a bad idea.
It seems like Rusty's here.
No one told me not to follow.
Okay,
I
It's
think
like
they
so
on one
should.
hand we don't
Maybe
want you
at
to
this
throw
point
him,
is
but on
going
the
to,
other hand we also don't want you out of sight.
as we're walking into the throne room, just going to think of something. Turn to Rusty and go, Rusty, I have an important mission for you that only you can accomplish.
He's lying to you. Don't listen to
I
him.
left my handkerchief at the inn. Can you go get it for me?
No, not for
Damn
free at least. For coin, maybe, but not for free.
I'll give you 3 gold.
Not worth it.
I'll give you 10
Make it-
gold.
Make it 300 or nothing.
Jesus fucking Christ for a handkerchief, bro.
okay,
I'll make it 150 and I'll show you my boobs tonight.
And no, you're ugly.
Damn.
damn. Oh, shot down.
By a goblin.
Of all races to get turned down by, a goblin is the worst.
Okay.
When a goblin doesn't find you
So-
attractive, it's time to quit.
Passing days as an amp on Rusty.
Okay.
Oh, I felt that. That's done though.
Really?
It's a. I'm not going to roll the damage. You just feel the fucking daze effect.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
That's fine.
permeate your being and paralyze your mind. And then I turn around and
Yeah,
walk
but
away.
Daze is a manipulate action, and so Bobish is rubbing his forehead, going,
Mm.
Rusty, and this is all happening, obviously, before you go to the throne
Yeah.
room. Give me a will save.
Another one? Okay.
I don't like it when I hear another
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Oh,
You rolled the exact same.
I did.
Okay, so for will saves, when I tell you, as long as you get a 20 or above, you're fine.
Okay.
If you roll below that, it is a normal failure, and obviously a critical failure. Well, you don't want that.
It's fine.
well,
You are
technically,
you,
Rusty can't critically fail because he has to
Actually
roll
can.
10 or lower, and the lowest he can roll is an 11.
no.
Yeah, but that's still a
You
critical
still
fail.
can get a crit fail if you roll 11.
I roll a 1. Yeah, because I rolled a 1. It's a crit fail.
So you're
Oh,
okay.
this isn't like skill checks or such where
Even
even
with
if
skill
you
checks, if you roll a 1, it's one success worse. If you roll a 20, it's one success higher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if you
Yeah.
have a DC of 30 and you crit rolled and rolled a 26, even though you don't make the 30, crit rolls guaranteed that goes up from a failure to a success.
Yeah, that you
Okay.
hit regardless.
Mhm.
Or
I'm
it's kind of
still
like
used to like
if you
on
rolled a
skill
30
checks,
to a
if you
DC of
roll a
20,
20,
Yeah.
like not meet the DC, that you still fail because it's a skill check and not an attack roll. But that's just me coming off of 5th edition still.
Yeah. Pathfinder
Yeah.
is the degree of success.
I really don't like the way that I don't appreciate degrees of success in a system that's like D20s because it makes my brain hurt. For no other reason than it just makes my brain hurt when it comes to just degrees of success. I'm so used to them being in like D100s or D6 systems.
Because the math is a math.
If it makes you
No, the
feel any better,
math.
I've made a ton of dice that are all D6, so you can roll them as much as you want. You'll figure out how to have a degree of success with that many D6. I got like 100 of them I've made.
All right, so you're all in the throne room with Croft, and you see these guards here, and Croft says, "We're here to see the Queen," and they stand to attention, and they open the door, and Croft leads in, and you all follow. And make sure you stay behind Croft. You can go anywhere in the area, but just stay behind Croft.
Behind him.
Yeah. Or behind her, I should say.
Well, Bob will just come and he will bow and salute
Mhm.
in the official military fashion. Queen,
Yeah.
Bobby still got
the
his
Team
face mask
military.
on.
How
And that's when
chaotic
Rusty
is
goes and
Rusty?
confesses. Rusty walks up to the Queen and proposes to her.
No, that's. Can I set off a firework?
Oh,
I
God.
wouldn't advise it, but that's the GM telling you that.
I mean, it won't do anything. It's a firework. It's a lovely display.
I
It's still
wouldn't
classified as a
advise it,
hostile act.
and that's the GM telling
Queen.
you. I'm not saying you're not allowed to do your action, but I'm advising you not to.
Can
Okay.
I offer her the potato that I made of her lichen?
Well, I'm waiting for everybody to come in the room. What about Jason, Jesse? You're standing outside?
Well, I would have left Jace behind because
Oh,
I'm
yeah, that's
not
right.
sure
That's right.
what he would say to the Queen
Okay.
because that's something that we haven't talked about, and I know that he has a very different way of role playing authority
Okay.
than Jesse.
Okay, so I'll go to you, Jesse. Going into the
Yeah,
room.
Jesse would walk in the room. I just didn't know we had control of our characters.
Yeah. Pause is off.
Didn't you see that there was a big thing saying the GM has paused the game in front of the Millers train?
Dude, I
Okay.
had like 3 things in front of that.
So
Well, go eat a
as
cookie.
you walk in, the door shut and locked behind you. Croft, because Jesse was continually active in her mind, like you said, you get the sense that she kind of like almost turns her head to face the door, like what the fuck in her head, but she
So-
maintains.
When she looks at the individual guards, do I get the sense that she is in command of these new guards, or these new guards supersede her command?
They're above her.
They are
They're
above her. Oh,
they're Queen's guards. She
they
yeah.
they are okay. Got it. They
Yeah.
are the new. They are new, and they are at the top.
Yeah.
That is not okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. So first of all, the Queen looks at you, Rusty, and goes, "I like the new look."
Thank you. Here's a potato that looks like you.
Put it at your feet. I'll get it later.
Okay.
So, she kind of like waves to Croft, like, get out of the way in a sort of selfish manner. And Croft kind of, again, Jesse, you feel Croft going in her head, like, what the? And she does her duty and does step aside over here. So, what was your progress on Trina?
Dr. Bob will step forward and go, Your Majesty, and he will present the wig and the severed dead woman's finger. We have completed the task and have brought you these items to prove that the job has been successfully taken care of that you've requested.
She stands up and walks over to you. It's in front of you, I assume? Or right there? Okay.
Yeah, he'd be holding it out, bowing, because
She kind of
he would show utmost respect to her, because
yeah,
that's the queen of his kingdom,
looks at it
even if she's acting weird.
very well.
Insight check. Or I mean, sense motive. Fucking insight. You know what I mean.
Yeah, on the Queen?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Is she telling the truth?
Well,
She
she would recognize the royal wig, and she may not care about the dead female's finger, but
yeah.
that's normal to bring back a limb of some kind.
You get a sense of sinister pleasure from her. And a smile
I was more
goes.
thinking belief. Does she think we are lying?
No.
Is she playing it cool?
No. She sees the royalness of it and steps back. The ring is the significant thing. If you didn't take that,
You mean the wig?
or the wig, sorry, yeah, the wig, then that would have been different, perhaps. But she goes and sits back down. Well, this is excellent news. And she gestures, calling out, "Guard, pay them." And down these stairs, this guard kind of like tries to almost like bypass all these like newer type guards and looking at them very kind of skittish, and goes over. And you get a reward.
I don't like this.
Knife through the ribs.
You can check
Free suspicion to death.
you could get your gold stash now. It's put in your stash. You got
So we got
1,500.
another 1,500. So
Yep.
So
it's 250 each.
Almost
So-
back up to where we were before.
Well,
So the queen is like, the reason that the doors are locked behind you, in case you haven't noticed, is that this brings me to my utmost admiration for what you have done for me so far. And the task that I provide you that you must do is very important to me and the kingdom and the city. There are artifacts that I require. As you may know or not know, my husband was quite a collector of antiquities, and I want to carry on that tradition by getting specific artifacts that he was seeking out around the time of his unfortunate passing. This won't be an easy task, as these items will have to be researched out. I have tried on my many servants who have failed to do so, but perhaps you are better at such things. And go retrieve these artifacts. You can bring them one at a time, or you can gather them all and bring them at once. But here's the thing. And as she kind of puts her right hand out and her finger goes up in the air, Jesse, I'll pick you. Give me a perception roll.
All right.
Oh God.
I'll use that only 0 point and I have to reroll that one.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
much
nice.
better. 20 picks.
Okay, so quickly for you, go into Whisper. Okay, so as she's kind of going, she raises her finger and points out, and I'll say what she says after you go back. You notice that there is there's sort of like, think of another hand, a spiritual hand around her hand, if that makes sense. But it looks scaly. That's what you see. You can go back now.
It would be pretty fun.
Okay, so as she extends her finger out towards you, there is a timeline on this. I'm going to give you 6 months, because this trek could take as such a long time. The artifacts in question will have to be researched. And if you go to the castle library, which I suggest you do sooner than later, you will be helped for finding research on these artifacts. They will have information for you. Do not go past this deadline, because it's very important in a sort of celebration for my dear husband. Do I make myself clear?
No.
Yes, he said yes.
Yes.
Understood.
Very
All for the
clear what's
glory of
going
the
on.
kingdom.
Yes, we all understand completely.
No, as he
She-
shouts draconic.
Yes, we do.
She quickly goes over to you, Rusty, and goes, do I make myself clear?
No, you're perfectly. I can see you. You're not transparent.
Bobby,
Gonna get him.
backs up. Do what you must. Can the doors be unlocked now?
Croft comes over and goes, my queen, he is not right in the head. He needs a little bit more care from the recent events. But he is...
Jesse will pipe up and say, he is like a jester in our group. Not to be taken seriously, but to be laughed at when fallen down.
Bob will rub his temples to go.
So she
Did you grab the potato at least?
She steps on it as she walks back to her throne and kicks all the remnants off her foot.
Rusty is very sad about that. Rusty will remember this.
And then the queen turns to Croft. You remain in the city as your duties. You are not allowed to go with them in their venture, but you may help them research. And Croft is like, of course, my queen. And in this instance for Jesse, you're getting sort of a feeling of sweat coming on, but she's maintaining, like, she's nervous as fuck right now after this display.
Why is she nervous? She is overly nervous. She's been nervous throughout this entire conversation, even though there's been no reason to be nervous. What is she hiding? Why is she hiding it? And why does she think it's going to come out now?
You don't know.
Yeah, you do. The queen's been acting weird. All the guards that she was over got replaced with a private yeah, uh, Queen Knight detachment out that appeared out of the blue, and she's also helping harbor a known fugitive that would not only get her dishonored, it would get her slaughtered. There's a lot to be nervous here, if you think
Right.
about it.
But why is nervousness mounting in this situation? I understand being a general sense of unease or being terrified at the prospect of the situation, but being nervous in the presence of the queen,
Well,
unless
given
you
the way
have an
she's acting,
avert.
Well, she is the person that could destroy you completely, and she's been acting weird. And we know Croft had had great respect for the queen and king before queen started acting weird and the king was killed.
I don't know. I feel like they're hiding something.
Well, then go and murder them all.
Okay.
Let Dr. Bob go ahead
I
and
mean,
get dismissed from the party first. So we go back to work.
Yeah.
So
He's gonna
I'm
have a lot to do
assuming after all this, the door is unlocked, and I'm assuming you basically talk about this stuff not in the throne room.
Why
Nope.
not? It's a good idea to talk in the phone about
Nope.
this. Actually,
Um,
before I leave, I asked the queen if I can paint her a mural on the outside wall.
no.
Can I paint a mural of you somewhere else that's not on the castle?
Get lost. She's like,
Okay,
doesn't.
you see Rusty pull out like a compass and then just like throw it on the ground and then leaves.
Okay.
What? You told me to get lost. I will get
So
lost.
it was a compass, right?
Yeah, it's just a random compass.
So you hear a kick sound, and the compass, like a hockey puck, goes through the throne doors outside. As obviously
Yeah,
she kicked it. Yeah.
Rusty gets lost on the way back to the inn.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
not surprised.
What? You told me to get lost.
well, since Rusty's not there, I'm going to bring up the fact of anyone else we should take think we should take Rusty to a healer.
Okay. Before we
Yes.
do that, Jesse, can you give me a perception roll? This is including your mind stuff right now.
I would have dropped it as soon as we left, like the cat.
I'm just gonna say it was on, and then you before you turn it off. Okay.
Okay.
You feel from Croft's mind a little bit of command remnants of a spell, almost like allowing the person to act as normal but restricted. So a spell. Upon leaving the throne room, you see actually Croft in her mind. She's kind of like almost shaking something off, and does not recall being under a spell.
Okay. What is the difference in objective after clearing the mind? After Prof clears her mind.
It's the same.
Okay.
Like she's wanting to say more and confronting the queen, but can't. There's something blocking her from doing so. Whether it's her duty or something.
All right.
So Dr. Bob will be like, I'm going to go start researching these artifacts while you guys try to figure out something to do to help Rusty.
Okay.
We
take
can't
him out
let
behind the
go
woodshed.
why we're trying to handle powerful artifacts. So Dr. Bob heads to the Royal Library to
Okay.
do that.
Gareth, are you going to research?
Gareth does not research.
Okay. Okay.
I have no skills for that.
Bye. I heard something about research.
Do you want to research?
Sure, that's literally my entire character's thing. Why not?
Okay.
You mean research the steel?
Hmm?
Research to steal everything?
Sure, if you really want that. That can be
Sure,
arranged.
why not?
Are you guys still the Declaration of Independence?
I was thinking more of the Geneva Convention.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Uh,
Before we go ahead and just putting some artwork
Let's split up,
in.
gang.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're Scooby doing it just like yesterday.
Does the city happen to have who? Does the city have a mage, like a tower mage or a court mage?
That would be in the castle. But
Yeah.
you don't have access to that at this time. Okay, for Dr. Bob and Bobby, you're in the library for a couple hours. There are librarians there that are willing to help. Both of you roll perception.
Oh, I'm good at that.
That I am not good at. Let's see.
Come on, plus 13. Roll good.
I rolled passive.
Yay, I rolled good.
So Dr.
glad.
Bob, and this helps you because you notice ailments and stuff on people because of your job. You notice that these librarians are nervous as fuck helping you, but they do their job. Like, what do you want? Okay, we're gonna check some of these books out. Okay,
I'm going to inquire one of them. What makes you so nervous?
whispers in your ear. I cannot say.
I can't hear that at all.
I cannot say is whispered in your ear in response.
No.
And for Bobby, you actually find artwork pertaining to artifacts. Now, the librarians have pointed to you that these so-called artifacts were from long ago and belonged to a great beast. And
Great
Bobby,
beast.
And we're still
beast.
Potato.
And
Okay, good.
for the two of
Okay.
you, look in artwork and you will see some artwork you find in a couple of books.
Yeah, I'll look in a second.
Mhm.
I'm totally messing with reading
Huh.
stuff. So does it look cool? Does it look pretty?
They do look cool.
Like princess?
Very cool, actually.
Now, those when you look at those artworks there, they do stand out, yes.
I'm just gonna be going lead to go for whispering to him, going. Is it just me or does these look necromantic to you?
A tiny bit. I mean, some of them, yes, some of them just look more demonic, which is not necromantic. Demonic, whatever.
Okay. I need both of you to roll society.
Okay.
I'm not good at society.
I'm good at society.
So
My specialty is
25.
arcane, though. Ooh.
Rolled decent again. It's been weird. I
Okay.
rolled.
Right. So, Bobby, you find a book that pertains to these pictures, which is in the documents in the player handouts. It should be third low. Now, this is in a different language of which you only can read yourself.
I'm about to say I read like 10 languages, so.
Yeah, you could only read this.
Yeah, I can only
And
take care of common and angel.
mhm. And also, because you got a 25, you also come across another piece of information there that should be roughly at the bottom of the same document.
The underground.
Now, I need you to go into Whisper for me for this.
Okay.
Mhm. Now,
Mhm.
the information there, you read it and you try and tell Dr. Bob about it, but you can't. It's like when you try and tell him, you can't get the words, you can't speak. I'm going to tell you how to game, and for all the people watching, this is what's called the Dragon's Curse. Think of it as like he who shall not be named from the Harry Potter things.
Oh.
Okay. Now, both of you have seen the artwork, so keep that in mind. And I'm pulling in Mr. Ree here.
I said, does Bobby understands that he may be cursed or not, or that he's under some magic?
This is more of preventing you from spilling the beans curse.
Okay.
Okay, so I have dragged you in here for a reason. So you've seen the artwork for those things. Only you two can speak to each other about it, but you don't have. Think of this as like a magical hold on your tongue to tell others about it.
Magical hold on my tongue so I can't talk to other people about the artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
Like the artwork. You only know about the artwork. And Bobby has found some information there, and when he goes to tell you about what he's found, he can't talk to you. And then when he goes to show you the books that he found to you, Dr. Bob, the pages are blank. When you go to show the librarians it's the artwork and the book that you found this information, they're blank to them. Now you're feeling a sense of magic coming from this book, but not to alarming degrees. These particular books are definitely special. So think of this as
without a detect magic spell.
yeah, you do. But think of this as like a. I'm going to say, think of it as like a Voldemort curse. The issue shall not be named. So if you try and talk to the others about what you found, you cannot.
Gotcha.
Now I'm gonna put it on YouTube to role play this out. Okay. Otherwise, you both have to roll will saves every time you try and spill the beans. This is very important. This is
nat 20 it.
That will be one piece of information. So, like, dragon.
Okay.
Even if they get pieces of information out of you, but for the will saves will be specific. But I'm counting on you two to role play this out. So when you try and think of it, when you try and talk to them, you don't know yet, but I'm just giving you a foreshadowing. When you try and speak, you'd be like you can't talk about it.
Can we talk to each other about it, though?
You can talk to each other about it. So the artwork, you both know and get a sense of it, but for Bobby, for the information you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to let you two role play this out between the two of you. That's why it's good the two of you went. But we'll carry on. So we'll go back to general.
Gotcha. Oh, actually, question before you leave, Nexus.
Yeah.
So for the document, can I get a gist of their locations?
That will come over time. I will hint it to you because these are out of game. These are leveled, so they will have to be tackled as you go. So they will be revealed as you go. So right now, I'm going to tell you the southern Grund dungeon will be your first location, which will be in a new land called Query. but we're going to get to that probably the next session there because we're going to role play the. I know we have lots of time left, but still.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, you can go back.
Thank you.
Good night. DMing
Okay.
on Wednesday night.
So for the rest of you, whereabouts are you and what are you doing?
Rusty is lost. He doesn't know where he is.
Okay.
He's in the city somewhere. He just doesn't know where. He does have a megaphone on him, and he's tempted to use it.
All right. What about you, Gareth? What are you doing?
Gareth is probably just going to go to the tavern at this point.
Okay, good.
Debate his life choices.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing you did go to the tavern because there may be something for you there. What about you, Jesse?
Well, I'm going to. Well, as we were walking back, I was going to be like, "Hey, so who else thinks that Rusty needs to go visit a healer, and not like a wound healer? Something more serious."
So, you're walking with Croft, or do you let her go on and do it back to her barracks, or do you
I
mention that?
mean, I'm not. If Croft accompanies us outside of the castle grounds, it's more likely that she would hear Jesse say this. But if she doesn't leave the castle grounds, then no.
Okay. So she is leaving the castle grounds with you, and then she kind of stops and turns to you and goes, I am investigating that. Actually, I may have a priest that has to look into this. I believe that Rusty is cursed from the fountain he decided to take a bath in, from what I understand. But I need to talk to this priest there and get this going to uncurse your friend. I don't believe the curse, from what it sounds like, is going to be breaking out in violence, but I did ask Dr. Bob to keep an eye on him, or all of you to keep an eye on him, in fact. As
As
far
they
It's cool
immediately
for random
lose
gnome with
them.
a potato.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, entire faces turning to stone is hardly a way to keep one's appearances up in court.
Mhm.
Kind captain of the guard.
I think you're just mad he spurned you.
Well,
It is true if he did
to be
burn
fair,
bad.
I was
Very bad
were
insult.
saying that Rusty's face turned to stone. If the rest of him continues, that is hardly a way to treat one's friends.
I'll have to keep an eye on it. I will hopefully within a day or so to see about this priest there. That's all I can really offer. Okay. So Gareth, for you, you're in the tavern, and are you taking a table, ordering food? What are you doing?
Just sitting at the bar and getting a drink.
Okay. A couple of rat folk come and sit at your table without asking, and put their
Of
tankards
course they
down
do.
in front of you and stare at you with an uneasy look. There are four of them. In fact, one of them pulls
Usually
the
means
chair
interesting.
from another table out just to stare at you. And the one kind of in the middle, you would guess, let's just say has a higher feather in his cap than the others. We're going to say he's the leader. Is Monster Hunter. We've heard of you. How does it feel
Anything good?
to kill monsters? Monster Hunter.
Feels pretty good. Monsters deserve to pay for what they've done.
What do you look at us when you think of monsters?
I don't. At this point, I don't think you're a monster, but you're getting close.
You're getting
So
close.
you feel like a jab of a dagger in your knee under the table by the closest rat folk.
Jesse is at the bar, and at him being like, "Oh, you're getting close." Jesse's gonna hit him with a message spell and be like, "Should I move into flanking areas, or should I stay to my own?"
They've got a dagger to me, so
What are the two
they
closest
can
to him?
reach you.
You would be about 15 feet from the table where they're at.
They are well within any range I need to cast a
Yeah,
spell.
yeah. I'm just
So,
giving you an idea, like, you know.
hmm. Do
So
I
what
have
is it you
anything?
want then?
Well, funny you should ask. We have a little bit of a monster problem that perhaps you can get rid of for us. Since you are a
What
hunter.
kind of monster would that be?
Well, this is hardly the place to blurt out what we need killed. But I will say, it's something that you should be able to handle yourself. Without your petty friends.
So, I look. It doesn't say that when I cast fear, that there's any inkling that I, specifically me, am the thing that is making them afraid.
Is there a manipulate trait to it?
It is, but they are not looking at me.
No.
They
If
are
anyone
looking.
else is, they can tell that you're doing a spell, but if they're not, they will
Yeah.
know.
Right, but isn't there also like the understanding that if you're not looking at a caster, you can't tell they're casting a spell because you're not looking at them?
Well, that's it. They won't know
They won't
that
know,
you're
but
casted it,
everybody
but
else
if
will.
anyone else, if anyone else is looking at you, they would know.
And I was listening while I was gone and everything, and I got half a mind that they want Gareth to hunt Rusty.
Right, but them holding a dagger to him and inviting him out into an alleyway is hardly indicative of a job application.
The type of job you've always
You don't know the kind of jobs I take.
Well, okay, fair, but them being afraid of you is hardly like hurting your cause. Them being afraid of the monster hunter is arguably better. They're likelier to pay more. They're likelier to believe that you're going to kill the monster or the monster is going to kill you, both of which is an okay outcome for them.
Well, that's between you guys.
But
Because me and God, I haven't brain for myself. I'm not at the computer. The rogue are still at the library trying to figure out what exactly is going on.
yeah, but I'm going to if Gareth is going to follow these men out into an alleyway, I'm going to trace at 30 feet. Well, at 15, at like around a corner. Like keep them in view, but make sure they can't see me.
I have a question for Jesse. Can your mind pick up like certain things? Like, let's say there's a feeling of being watched, or let's say there's a trace of a demon type or an undead type, or can you do that? I'm just curious.
Mechanically, no. But
Okay.
as role play, we have established that I am tuned into the mental wavelength of people around me. So crowded spaces means
Mhm.
I'm hearing everyone in that crowded space at once. Less crowded spaces, I'm hearing words, phrases, sentences, inner thoughts. those sorts of things. So it's not
Pretty much.
necessarily a mind reading, but it's like people's like the things that you almost said are said in Jesse's mind.
Mhm.
Pretty much your top thoughts that you're thinking, not your deep
Right.
personal ones, unless he directly goes at it. So inside a big crowded room, you have like it'd be like having your TV on as you work on something else. It's there in the background, but you're not exactly paying attention to it. But you still hear bits and pieces here and there.
Yeah, it's more like that in less crowded spaces, and in crowded rooms, it's more like when you have your TV turned all the way up on the static of no channel back in the day when there were channels that you could like not connect to, and you would get that
Oh, that
sound.
reminds me of my first TV I had, and it went 1 through 26, and then I had to switch it below 1 to 99 to get channel 29,
Mhm.
and at
Dude,
28, 27, 26.
dude,
It was
when
hilarious.
27 and channel 26 were Cartoon Network.
There was no Cartoon Network back then. I was doing it.
Gareth,
No,
Well,
absolutely.
for me there was.
I sent you a Discord message as the leader leans forward and whispers that into your ear.
Okay.
But yeah, mechanically I cannot sense other people.
Yeah, okay.
Where?
Being a DM.
He leans
No, I mean
back in
that's
his
my
chair.
response.
Yeah, he leans back in his chair and goes, "Our hideout. A little bit out of the city. If you're willing, we'll lead you there. If not, we'll find someone else." And then he kind of taps over to the one that has the pointy at your knee and kind of like, and then you feel it leave your area of your knee.
Sure, sounds fun.
Can I see their lips?
No, because they're kind of like their backs. They have their backs towards you.
So I can get Gareth's side of the
You
conversation.
can get Gareth what he's saying, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, lip reading is a fun technique, but you hardly ever use it inside the campaign.
Dude, it is so like individualistic, but it helps with like Jesse being a psychic, it helps being a like harrower. It's like the little things that psychic doesn't cover that lip reading
Yep.
does.
Okay, so Gareth, you're gonna go with them.
Yes.
Okay.
I cast message cantrip at Gareth and say, going to a location alone, not safe. How many should we bring in tow?
This is my job. I do this all the time.
Your funeral.
Yeah. So for this fight here, where you see at the right side, they basically lead you to their not and the best design hideout where this beast has basically taken a home. And how you're gonna play it. I will say it does have senses though, but not too attuned. It is a beast. Arcana or nature will give you some information on it.
I'll try. I believe nature I have. Let me double check.
That
Yep, I'll try nature.
okay. Oh, okay. Its weakest save is reflex. It doesn't have any specific immunities, weaknesses, or resistances. It's a beast. It has hooves and jaws, you would guess, for its sort of offensive deal. That roll doesn't give you much more than that.
Okay. Are there any lights I can extinguish?
Yeah, It's like torches there. Most of them are kind of been run over by this thing, you figure, as it's kind of like ransacked the place. You can see why these rat folk want it gone.
Yeah. So I would prefer it to be pitch black.
Okay, so you make it pitch black.
I don't see any Vin Diesel.
What I'm gonna do? Hey Ryan, how do you? I drag the party onto the map. How do you?
So, where it says the party, there's like the folder icon, and then next to it looks like a piece of paper. You just drag the piece of paper,
Yeah, I did that.
and then it should drag like a party icon, and then you just right click it, and then hit
I
like,
see.
the arrow. Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
and then
I
right click
just
it, and then there's like, yeah, that's like the fastest way to get everyone's token on the screen.
okay.
Hmm.
So I just did that so that way everyone can see what's going on. I mean, you see the map and all,
We
but
could see what was going on anyway.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to do that so that you're there in spirit and as things progress.
Hershey has
Okay?
no idea what's going on.
No,
Even if
you're
he was
lost.
there.
You're
Even if he was
lost.
there.
You fell in a sewer toilet. Okay,
Somehow I
so
Yeah,
made it
and Bob
onto
and
this
Bobby
island.
are discussing some stuff.
all right. So Gareth, all the lights are out. The beast is kind of like looking around as it is. I mean, you got the moon coming down, but the lights are extinguished, so you have advantage.
Okay. I'll take a step forward and do a vicious strike at it then.
Yes, that would for Jesse. So roll your stealth.
Oops, sorry.
Okay, 33 would hit it for sure. So roll your damage.
Would it be a
It'll,
crit or just a regular hit?
its AC is 19, so that is a crit. Okay. So obviously it's aware there. So Jesse, yes, 6. Okay. Oh, that was your stealth check, but yeah, that's fine. All right. Just
46 is barely injured? Wow.
no. I there we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
DM,
So
as I'm doing my action, I cast Ghost Sound. Since me walking is not equivalent to 4 humans shouting,
mhm.
I will use the exact opposite wavelength of my foot to cancel the foot sound.
Okay. So I just dragged your token up, so you're kind of part of this. So I would like initiative roll from the both of you as I roll for it.
And just as a thing, I'm not going to intervene unless Gareth looks like he's at 1 hit point.
Yeah, that's fine. You did a wallop on it.
Hmm.
Yeah, fair. No, I trust Gareth enough. I just don't trust the people hiring him.
Mhm. Okay, so it goes first, surprisingly. So it's attempting to kick you with its hoof.
So it would have to
And
move closer first.
yeah,
Hmm.
there. So one action there, one
Okay,
action
I get
there.
a reactive strike against it
Yeah,
because it moved through my attack area.
yeah. So go for it. Yeah, that would hit. Oh, critical. Okay,
Mhm.
that thing's cool. Okay. All right, so it doesn't even get to attack. Oh, So you,
Yeah,
they
this
like,
is what my character is designed for.
yeah. So I get that. So, that actually gives the party experience there a little bit.
Ooh, experience for not even being there. Awesome.
So Gareth, after you take it down, and Jesse, you're there.
Jesse's just kind of like
Yeah.
30 feet, 40 feet in the background, like just behind a pillar, look glancing like every 1 to 2 minutes.
Mhm. You see the rat folk have been off to the side there, and they're kind of like staying back from the fight as Gareth lands the final blow to this beast. And a couple of them, not the leader, start to pull up the daggers, and then the leader's like shaking his head like, no. And then they, upon the beast falling, they come out from the sort of where their hiding spot is, and they go and approach Gareth. And the leader reaches into his sort of outfit there, and he hands you a pouch with what he promised, which was 350 gold, which I added to your inventory.
All right.
Normally, we would slit people's throats, but you saved our shitty camp. That's all we needed.
Pleasure doing
You,
business with you.
yeah, and you kind of go off and like hero style, like you just yeah, I'm finally killed somebody. At least I would.
Yeah.
And you go back to the
Finally got through my
tavern.
job for once.
Yeah. You got like the Shaft theme playing in the background right now.
Can I do a perception check to see if I notice Jesse?
Sure.
Rolling out 1. Rolling out 1. Nope, you got it on the dice.
Yeah.
You see Jesse like walking away as soon as she saw that you got paid in full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll be coming
Right.
behind you and say, why did you follow me? This is my job and need backup.
Didn't trust the people you worked for. Not that I didn't trust you.
I don't trust the people you work for. I don't go following you around all the time.
I work for no one.
You work for the queen.
No, I don't. And technically, while I am working for the queen, you are following me around, but you're just also employed by the queen.
All right. So Bobby and Dr. Bob, um, you're done at the library as you kind of like they're closing up the library, and so you're essentially kicked out of the library because they're closing up. And I'm going to throw it over to you for role playing. You have not met up with the group yet. You're just outside the library.
So I'm going to be,
Jesse
since
will
we've
actually try to
discovered
meet
that
up with you.
there's some type of discrepancy with information going on between us and what we've seen and whatnot. I'm going to attempt to do an experiment as we're walking, and I will say out loud to Jesse about one of the artworks. Not Jesse, Bobby, who's walking with me, to talk to him about one of the artworks, giving a detail to see what happens. If I can actually talk to him publicly about it.
Will save.
Okay. Because we don't know the parameters of what's going on.
No,
We've only realized
you
there's
wouldn't.
something
You
going
wouldn't.
on.
No.
I might need to hero point that, don't I?
Yes.
That's at least better.
You become paralyzed. Doesn't last long.
25? Jeez.
It doesn't
Bobby, you
last
see
long.
me just suddenly freeze
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
in a spot.
You good?
And
After
then I will.
after about a minute, Dr. Bob, you can feel your extremities come back slowly, and then you kind of like shake out of it.
I'm going to go. That information we got. while we'll be able to speak what we know to each other to a certain extent, it looks like we can't even say it publicly.
So I will tell the two of you, whenever you want to talk about that between the two of you,
We have to do it
whisper,
privately.
whisper, or you both can go to whisper yourselves, talk about things, unless you need me there. Okay?
Okay.
Well, the big thing is that we didn't know the parameters of the
No.
deal, so that actually tells us a lot of information right there with that little test,
I will say,
which is very important.
do not roll a critical fail.
Yeah,
I will say that.
Then,
Yeah.
okay. At some
Well-
point, Jesse would like to meet up with the rest of the group, and then everyone should come to me and Jace's camp tonight.
Okay.
Does this have to do with
Is that
what
where you're keeping the blink
we're
dogs?
dealing with?
You touch them, and not only will you have to face a woman's wrath, but you will also have to face my brother, who is equal, if not greater, a combatant than you are.
It's okay, Rusty has potatoes.
I
Okay,
won't
Rusty
touch them right
Windows.
now. I was just curious.
Okay, so
Well, I know your proclivity to them, and the fact that you were not, how should I say, cordial about their existence brings me
Yeah.
discomfort.
They're monsters.
And
Debatable.
technically, Gareth is a monster hunter.
Hmm.
They're as much a monster as a wolf is.
okay, break this up here. For Dr. Bob and Bobby, I want you both to roll me perception. As you're kind of like, after the paralyzation incident.
Not bad.
Alrighty. I have a little wisdom.
All right, Dr. Bob, you kind of, as they're coming out of the paralyzation there, and you're kind of muttering to Bobby, you kind of like look back at the library there as you're ready to go about your business, and you notice that out the side door of the library is one of the librarians there that is carrying something wrapped in cloth, and with that perception there, it looks like it's a couple of books.
I'm going to stop Bobby and point it out and go, let's go check that out.
But I haven't even told you about the. Okay.
You don't have to
Let me roll a will
roll
save.
if
Yeah.
you're gonna be sincere.
Let me roll that will save. No.
Bobby, you are paralyzed for 5 minutes.
Bobby, like, stop.
Dr. Bob's going to slap his forehead. It's like, we just went over this. And he will follow the librarian.
In his
Poor
defense,
Bobby
he was going to say
he's
something completely
standing there in
different.
the
That's
street.
why.
Yeah, Bobby is just like ready. I'm going to say something, and then he's frozen like in space, like he's ready to exit stage left. So Dr. Bob, you follow the librarian. Roll stealth.
At least I'm trained in this. So
At 20.
Oh yeah, I'm very
Perfect. Yeah, you're like a ninja. You're a Doctor Ninja now. And you're kind of like hiding and all that. And you follow the librarian to the sort of the back of the library where they have like garbage bin and everything. And then there's like a brick wall, like two on either side of where a garbage bin would be, because you hear like the sort of the opening of the wood and everything, and you hear as if something was tossed in there, and then you hear another followed. So you're on the side where you kind of saw the librarian go, and you hear those noises.
And does he walk off?
He doesn't come out.
Well, I'll go in.
So you approach there, and there's like this wooden, like a picture, like a garbage bin there with the lid closed. Nothing around.
And the librarian's nowhere to be found.
No.
Okay, I'm going to open the lid.
As you kind
The
of
books in
go
there?
for the latch there, you're starting to smell smoke as suddenly the thing starts to go up in flames.
Oh, I got this. I'm going to bring it up. Rousing splash. I can put out fire because I can make water.
Yeah. So you're
So I put out the fire.
yeah you're going and throwing the water all over the place. And I assume you open it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you open it. You flip the lid. Um, and you kind of would have to hop up to look inside. I assume you do that.
Yep.
You look inside and you see the librarian burnt to shit, looking at you with its almost melted hand, going, away. And you see the cloth burned around these two books. You don't know what they are because the fire just like doused them.
Well, then I can cast heal on the librarian to recover his wounds, keep him alive.
Okay.
So the librarian suddenly heals 39 points of health.
Yeah.
He might still
So
have a condition or a side effect on him, but he will live.
yeah, he's he's healing up. Burn wounds kind of like leave sort of scarring behind. Um,
Yeah, it would. I don't have that kind of skill
yeah, yeah,
yet.
yeah, yeah. I figured you wouldn't. Um,
7th level.
yeah. And he starts to climb out of the garbage bin, and he kind of like falls out onto the ground. Fool! Don't know what you messed with. Those librarians in there don't know what they messed with. I want you to roll perception on them. You see kind of
Yay!
a king and queen insignia, but it's burnt off of part of his clothes of the top left shoulder.
I'm gonna go. What did we mess with? What were those books?
Okay. I have to roll a will save for him.
Those books were the curse of your making.
Yeah. He's about to tell you, and all of a sudden, you can look at his eyes, and you see that they have a hint of what looks like a red tint go across them. One eye goes up, one guy goes in, one eye kind of turns all the way around, and it's almost like something in the brain, and he dies.
Okay. So I'm gonna reach in and take those books
They
that were
are
damaged.
yeah, they are very beyond damage. They're like ruined books now.
Actually, they can still be fixed. That's the
Yeah,
great thing.
mending is a thing. I don't have it, but mending's a thing.
Well, clerics have their whole skill tree, their whole spell list available to them, and they just prepare every day as their spells. And normally for Bob, he just prepares heal.
You have
So I can
mending right now?
no, but I can hold on to Marco or until we long rest, and then cast mending on them
Okay.
because they'll stay in the condition they are, and they wouldn't be. They may be badly damaged, but they wouldn't be totally destroyed because I put out the fire at
Okay.
least. So
So just note that you have 2 ruined books with you. Okay?
I'll make a treasure note of it.
Yeah. All right, Bobby, we go back to you. You come out of your paralyzation. You're on the street by yourself.
He looks in the direction of where the doctor pointed, and then he's like,
Yeah.
"So, doctor."
So yeah, you eventually you kind of look around and you find him like in the back of the library building.
With the dead librarian.
Yeah.
And
You
it
see
looked like
us.
there was a fire there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, shady deals normally don't end with your clients dead.
I'm going to look at him and go, I have a suspicion, but I'm not 100% sure. I think this man was under the same
Affliction.
magical restriction that we were under. And when he went to tell us, he was unable to muster the will to tell us. And it got the best of us, got the best of him. But he tried to, for what I could tell, commit suicide by burning himself in these books. So come tomorrow, I will be able to repair these books. And we'll find out what exactly he was after or trying to do.
Okay.
But he mentioned something strange about we were all underestimating or being stupid pretty much. And we didn't know what we were getting ourselves into, which, to be honest, we really don't.
Right. By the way, as
Are
he's
we at?
saying this, like he's like scourging the body to see what he has on him.
No,
You guys
nothing.
are still at
Art
the like
mode.
the alleyway, right?
They're still at the library. They're in the back of the library.
Yeah, we found a back way into the
Yeah. So we're gonna quickly get to Jesse here as you have gathered the rest of the party without Bobby and Dr. Bob. So we can role play this out to finish off the session.
Do we role play next session or role play this session?
You could do it now.
one, of course.
Do we see the smoke?
No, because I put it out pretty fast.
No, he put it up pretty fast. No.
Okay.
It went up, and I was right there, so I instantly started rousing, slashing everything.
Yeah.
Luckily,
I was just wondering if there was if it was you put out the area of fire, or if the entire library was on fire, or if you caught the fire soon enough. I just didn't catch that.
Yeah.
I caught it soon enough.
He caught it. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Then
otherwise, that whole library would be up in flames.
at some point, Jesse would come up and try to find you, and ask you all to come to the camp of her and Jace with the rest of the party, because she has something to denote to all of you.
So after you find Bobby and Dr. Bob, you all gather at your site there.
Still lost.
Yeah, it's Rusty's lost. You can't find him anywhere.
He's on this island.
Yeah, he's somewhere there, but you really don't want to spend the time because it is basically after midnight at this point.
I don't have locate creature. I think he will find his way home.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, then the curse will take him, and that is his own fault.
So we all gather up, and Dr. Bob's going to go. I'm sure we all have different information to go about. Why don't you start, since you wanted us all to come here, Jesse?
Well, the queen is being currently possessed by some sort of spirit, greater than a ghost, less than a lich, more of something that is inhabiting her body and causing her to act.
So, like Rusty,
I saw such a vision through the mind of our dear captain of the guard, and through our entire conversation with her, she denoted a large state of anxiety. Maybe it's because of the things she knows. Maybe it's because of something she was hiding. But I do think that whatever the Queen tasks us with cannot be trusted, and her gaining those artifacts in the condition that we retrieve them in will probably end poorly.
Well, there is information on that front. Unfortunately, it appears to be that said artifacts that we're going after have some type of magical restriction on them, making it nearly impossible to speak of once you learn the information, unless it's somebody that you know already knows that information. But I might be able to help us on that subject a little bit. I got 2 books that were ruined. Tomorrow I can readjust my spells that the great Isis has given me to be able to repair those books. And we can maybe shed some more light on this subject. But Rusty and I are both under the same restrictions. And we know that if we try to say anything out loud, it affects us. And I have a feeling that if we don't have the willpower to at least resist it to a certain extent, it would kill us.
If all that's true, then why are we even doing this? Why don't we leave and find something reasonable to do?
Well,
I'm
think of
on
it this
board
way,
with that.
Gareth. Think of it this way, Gareth. There is a creature that's powerful enough to take over a country, a monster. Probably one of the strongest monsters we've seen in a while. And you get a chance to slay it if we keep on this course.
Oh, that's a fair point. Why don't we go kill her now?
Blackmail and violence.
Unfortunately, we need
welcome.
more power that we could gather from some of these artifacts and along the way getting it. We've got 6 months to prepare to take her on, so I say we use it to our biggest advantage.
A race against the clock, so to speak.
Indeed.
And as you're talking, all of a sudden, just gigantic fireworks in the shapes of dragons come out of nowhere.
That must be Rusty.
One would assume.
I launched like 6 of these.
Okay.
I hope the gnome is okay.
Well,
Jesse takes the tarp, looks over at Chase, grab the other end of these, and we both go over to the campfire and start making smoke signals.
Oh, Reggie doesn't understand the smoke signals. It's too dark to see them.
So they're just big exclamation points.
I'll go get him. Bobby just like starts walking in the direction of the fireworks, just like speaking in different languages. Rusty, I know you like draconic.
You notice the fireworks are coming from an island off the coast.
All right.
Never
God damn it.
To close it off, so Dr. Bob, how are you carrying those ruined books?
I have them neatly secured inside my bag.
Yeah.
I got them wrapped up and whatnot, so they shouldn't take any more damage. Because all I have to do is, once we get to morning, I can cast mending on it.
I want you to roll me a will save, but this is not for the other thing. This is just for something else.
Horrible, but at least decent, because my wisdom's in there.
You feel a pull of magic coming from the direction of those books.
So I feel a pull coming from my pouch. Interesting. Yeah, that makes me want to go ahead and rest for the morning so we can start mending it.
Do you want to take a look or leave it?
I'll at least open the bag to take a look.
Roll me perception.
I'm good at that. I'm not good at those.
you think you see the books mending themselves.
Well, I'll find out in the morning then. The
All
cost
right.
that wrapping is keeping it hidden from me.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to go to highlights, which were lots. Bobby, we'll start with you.
Trying not to have a goblin commit PPK.
I'm not trying to kill the party.
It's okay.
I felt that. I felt that through the entire night.
Okay.
And obviously the whole will save thing that's going on.
Dr. Bob.
I really don't know because there's been a lot going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
like, okay, so we have the curse that's going on keeping us from talking. Really, we have our goblin going basically just nuts.
That's normal for a goblin.
Yeah, but you're going a bit nutser than normal for a goblin,
It's fine. Just because I'm
which is really big to say. Big thing to say. And of course, I think we've had some really good role play between everybody.
Mhm. All right, Gareth, you?
Not sure in particular. There's a lot of the cool stuff that happened. It was nice to be able to do the Monster Hunter thing.
Mm-hmm.
Although I might have gotten stabbed in the knee if I wasn't careful.
Well, you handled that right. I mean, you could have been like flip the table and then have the knee stuffed in you. You know, anything could have happened. But it was cool that Jesse was there, kind of watching, and then watching while you were fighting that thing. That was cool.
It's always
We're a
good to have
monster
an
hunter, so
emergency healer.
Jesse, highlights for you.
we're adventurers, so you took an arrow to the knee.
I believe Bobby was being talked over.
That's
Oh,
okay. I just made a Skyrim pun.
Okay.
I was an adventurer till I took an arrow to the knee.
My highlights were particularly Jesse being very sassy. Like, I think that I finally found where Jesse's character lies, and it's somewhere in between sassy money savvy and caring, emotionally unstable sister. It's somewhere there. So I think that I found my character. And another highlight was particularly the getting to be in someone else's mind. I didn't get to cast Mind Link on the party, which I wanted to do, which would have been oh, I beamed the exact vision of what I saw into you, but that can be for some other time when it's much more dire because it's an action spell, so it can be a combat thing.
All right, Rusty, you?
I just feel bad for hurting down Jesse. Nothing worse than the goblin hurting down anyone, really.
Yes, but that actually Jesse just gave me an idea for next session that might actually help us pass information on.
Dude, Jesse's great at disseminating information without anybody knowing because a manipulate action is me essentially doing hand motions, or more accurately for Jesse is her thinking emotions. Her components for her spells are emotions. So
Yeah,
I don't know
but
where that lies. That lies to be defined yet on how that works.
it leaves the question, the experimental question, because Dr. Bob doesn't know the extent of your powers yet. But it leaves the question: if you read the information from our minds, could it bypass the curse on the stuff? Because did we get it from the reading the books themselves, or we got it from having the forbidden knowledge. So it
I
might
think
be a way
it's a
to pass
forbid.
the information to you.
Yeah, my initial reaction is it's SCP cognito hazard. It's knowledge that can't be shared by
We
its
don't know
nature.
that 100%,
But
but yeah.
if mind reading does bypass some sort of magical like fine print, that is totally an option. I'm just more used to like loose magic systems where like the DM has the power to be like, "Mm," and Pathfinder
We
is
don't know
less of
about
that.
this one. It could go either way.
Yeah.
My highlights were Gareth and deal with the rat folk. Rusty setting off bombs and almost setting off one in the throne room.
It's fine. I also feel sorry for that gnome.
Yeah.
Poor
You
gnome.
No,
feel
you
sorry
don't.
for the gnome.
You don't
I
feel
do.
sorry for them. We know that.
Great role playing session there, but I just like this has been a great session. But last night was the mill. Just I keep thinking of the mill.
Yeah, we walked in and there was the creepy doll, and all I did was like, okay, it's how far away? Okay, throw a flame, alchemist flame on this old wooden mill, and just put it all up in flames and get rid of the cursed doll that was killing everybody.
Okay, Timmy.
That's the one player that kept on saying the bad word. And there were certain characters that had to keep rolling will saves because he kept saying that. Oh my god, that was
And they
funny.
goes after they do all that whole bit, they just ask, "What's wrong with the word Timmy?"
Man.
But great role playing sessions all around the Tuesday and Wednesday. It's been awesome, and we'll do it all again next week.
Yeah.
So enjoy the rest of your week there, and I'm jealous of those that live in an area that doesn't have fucking snow right now.
Too much snow.
Oh my god, it's horrible.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, nowhere
can't.
to put it.
Yeah, we don't. Our street is one lane now,
Yeah,
and
most of the streets here too.
yeah, and my driveway that I'm parked in right now, I soon can't park in it because there's too much damn snow.
Yeah.
Okay,
And the,
so
yeah,
I have a question for you all that live in states, or I guess in Nexus's case, provinces, that don't get Mother Nature's fucking icy cold shoulder for like their entirety. Because I'm used to snowbanks taller than fucking trucks. Like, I'm used
Here
to
in
snowbanks so big that I can dig into them and make an igloo.
Mm.
What's it like to be in a place that doesn't have that?
it's actually quite peaceful. But we
yeah.
did have snow for the first time in like 20 years here
Mm.
this past year.
Yeah, if
So
that's not a
that was
sign, I don't
something.
know what is.
Mm. All right, everyone. You have a good rest of your week there, and we'll do it again next week. Good session, and I'll upload the video from tonight.
Same
All
bad
right.
time,
All right,
same bad
later,
channel.
all.
Yep. Have a good one, everyone.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye. Good session. Really love the role playing aspects there. It's fabulous. And we'll catch you in the next video.